One of the things that amazes me about the world we live in is just how much written material people consume in one form or another. We've turned into, there was a time about 25 years ago when the great fear was that all people were going to do was watch TV. I mean, the television was the great scourge, and we feared the written word was going to die in some form. But now the opposite's happened. All people do is either listen to writing, write, or read. I mean, you walk down the street, or listen to music, which is a form of listening to writing, right? It's this sort of odd thing that we're living in an age in which words have triumphed. And so that's kind of exhilarating for someone who's in the words business. It's also exhilarating to figure out new ways of getting words to people. I think that my books they're always based on the notion that ideas are exhilarating. I always call them intellectual adventure stories. I think it should be as interesting to read about some fascinating idea from education or from fighting wars or from how marriages work or don't work, as it is to read a thriller about a murder mystery or a spy story. I don't see any distinction between the two. I think they can excite and inform and inspire the way that fiction does. So that's my primary. I just want to capture people's attention. And if I'm lucky, I'd like to cause them to just rethink some of their assumptions. That's as much as a writer can ask to do. But by the way, that's a lot, if I can do that. I just would like people to, I don't require that they buy everything I say. I mean, some of these ideas are meant to be, to provoke them. I don't mean that in a kind of negative way, but just to if I can nudge them a little bit, then I'm happy. That's what the books are intended to do.